We've been getting a surprising amount of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet news lately. We had the competitive trailer, we had a build-up for a single Pokemon reveal, and then the next week we got a major trailer. Now, what a lot of people wanted to see in the last trailer was the evolution for the starter Pokemon, but are we even there yet? I'm seeing people get disappointed, but was there ever reason to expect it in the first place? And that's where we go into the history, and I have fun with these videos because even though I kinda do them every year, and then there's like a 3-year cycle of importance for the main Pokemon games, I forget just the overload of information. It's kind of cool to compare how Pokemon news reveals go. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, comment your thoughts down below. What happened September 4th? So we pretty much have the same day for Pokemon X and Y compared to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Well, we got to find out the starter, like the Kanto starters, are just available in the game. You get them as a part of the story, and then they mega evolve. Okay, we definitely got excited for Pokemon X and Y with that, but then, September 13th, evolved forms of Chespin, Finnegan, and Froakie revealed. We learned about the starter evolutions in September. Why don't we have it now with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Need to remember, Pokemon X and Y's reveal cycle started a month early, and even almost like 2 months early, because early January compared to Pokemon Day in late February, and the games came out the next month. So even though we had the September trailer for the starters, it was much closer to the game's release. But also, this trailer was cracked. We got 3 Pokemon for the starter evolutions. We found out about the fossils. We also get Meowstic, Furfrou, Pyroar, Furfrou details. 8 Pokemon revealed for a random trailer. That was the days back in Pokemon X and Y. You also had like crazy Korokoro leaks for Generation 5 and even Generation 7 and stuff. But speaking of Generation 7, I've non-stop talk about how crazy the reveal cycle was for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Objectively the best. Didn't spoil too much. It's always depressing every time we get a new Pokemon game that it's nowhere near as good as the hype and reveal season we saw for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Non-stop details. So what did Pokemon Sun and Moon do? September, right? Nope, October. So even like the craziest generation for reveals had to wait until October. So it looks like it's kind of an October thing, and going back to me forgetting about when this information usually drops, I was like, yeah, when I saw all the people talk about wanting it for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on the new trailer, I was thinking, that's an October thing, right? And yeah, it's an October thing. So evolved forms of the starter Pokemon revealed for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and this already had its crazy lore behind it with the Chinese leaks. So we knew about the starter evolution final forms, maybe. We just needed that piece to the puzzle, and when you see the Pokemon that were revealed, it's like, oh, the Chinese leaks are real because there's only one direction this is going, and that's already been speculated on for a while. And there was also a couple of other things, like the trial captains were in the Incineroar art. It's like, why is Mallow there? Okay, I guess that just confirms it. And little did we know, we were 2 weeks away from a demo that would get everything data mined and leaked. That was just absolutely on another level. So actually, what if we get some kind of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet demo? When's that happening? Much like for Omega Green Alpha Sapphire and Pokemon Sun and Moon, that's looking to be mid-October-ish or something like that. So that'd be really cool. We've kind of given up on it. I think it's actually interesting where, like, oh, after the Oras demo got leaked and there was confirmation of a Pokemon Sun and Moon demo in September, is it going to happen again? So all this stuff being like 6 years old, yeah, no wonder I'm not super keen on the details. And there was so much information, it's all just a blur. But yeah, there was like some craziness going on because a Pokemon Sun and Moon demo was rated by the Korean ratings board, and then we got like more information about it. So it's not like straight up announcement on that, let's get ready for a month. But if there was something building, we might find out soon for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, just kind of bringing everything together. And then we had the final evolutions revealed later that month. So the big trailer giving us starter final evolutions for Generation 7 just a few weeks after that. And then the games came out, and then crazy stuff. So yeah, you don't have to wait until the game is actually out to see the final evolutions, unless we're talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield, which much like Scarlet and Violet, except now, like Pokemon Sword and Shield was just like anti-hype trailers the entire time. Scarlet and Violet's starting to warm up. Maybe we transition a bit more into like Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon later reveals. But yeah, what happened with Pokemon Sword and Shield? Like, it was 3 years ago. It was all a blur. Maybe we forget about it. There was just no reveal in October. There was no reveal until the games ended up coming out. We had to wait until after the games came out for the trailer giving us just the first evolution and then the final stage. Yeah, that's when I say Pokemon Sun and Moon, or not Sun, Pokemon Sword and Shield was anti-hype, this is why. And this, again, has its own crazy lore behind it, because we found out about the starter evolutions through an early copy of the game getting out, and then all of the crazy leak stuff that happens from an early copy. When I first saw this, I'm like, nah, fake? Like, we've seen people make a couple of models before, and it even happened in Pokemon Sword and Shield, where, like, some really convincing leaks made it through, or not convincing leaks, just convincing fakes made it through. And then with this, we're like watching this unfold. We have nothing to go off of. We have a couple of details from like interviews, and there was an interesting interview push in October. Instead of getting trailers, we got all like the GameSpot stuff. Or was it Game Informer? I think it was Game Informer, giving us like Game Freak talk about the games, talking about the future, giving us little bits of hints as to what's going on with Pokemon Sword and Shield. But if everyone has access to that information, then it could be something that could be faked. When I saw something like, is it shiny? Like, what's going on here? So just like a lot of weird design for the evolutions that then came together. It's like, okay, it's real. Once we like confirm, like, yes, that is Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now the game's like getting out. Now it's data mined, and now it's just an early pirated copy, and then the games come out, and then where's the trailer? Oh, by the way, like, familiar Pokemon are evolving. We learn about some of that stuff, and then there was also like new Pokemon reveals and a recap that was pretty weird. Galar Research recap, so that was November 11th before the game came out, but after the data mine, where we already knew about our boy Runerigus, who's a really, really cool Pokemon. Unfortunately, just not getting a lot of attention in Generation 8, despite being a really, really cool Pokemon. And then just kind of going back into this, yeah, like, we had a lot of like weird little details and stuff, and then there was also the Affleck leaks. So the Affleck leaks kind of being our anchor, much like what we had with Pokemon Sun and Moon, where it's like, oh, the Chinese leaks and the concept art leaks. If we start working off this, we're like finding out more and more about the game. There's some kind of rugby monkey and a werewolf Pokemon. That sounds cool. I can't wait to see when those are revealed. So Sobble becomes Sisile, and then Inteleon and Chameleon with a spy theme, 100% on point. The only weird one was Scorbunny, because mistype of fighter instead of pure fire, and then it looks like a fighter, but it was more soccer based. And like, yeah, we actually just had details on all the starter evolutions that then we were backing up against the Game Freak interviews that made it interesting. So Grookey's stick becoming important, but of course everyone either trying to make a fake or just making really interesting fan art kind of has that. Grookey ends up as a giant gorilla that beats a wood drum to attack. It's kind of weird, even though it feels like everything about Scarlet and Violet has been like giga leaked, we don't have good enough details as to what's going on with these starter evolutions in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So we kind of got this weird thing, but also it's still September, so we're a month early. Just gotta chill, and then that's gonna be it for the starter evolutions and future gameplay trailers. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.